The RAF have to drop the nickname Crusaders. Yes, and can you guess why? Why the RAF have got to drop that name for? They've been told it's offensive to Muslims. Yes, the RAF have got to change that name, not to just to please them. This is getting ridiculous. Changing names just so as to please the Muslims. This is getting out of hand. I mean, just because somebody noticed it and they complained about it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what our armed forces and what this country is coming to, because we have to please the Muslims, because we have to be sensitive towards their feelings and not upset them. Well, I for one could not care less about their feelings. I don't care about their feelings. Why should we have to kowtow to them? Why should we? Why should we have to? I mean, it's getting to the point now where they are running the country. People have said that the way things are going, the Muslims will take over. Well, it looks like they are. And it's getting just getting silly now. This ridiculous nonsense. I mean, the RAF have used that name for years, the Crusaders, because of course, it was involved, the name changed, the Crusaders was involved of the crusades between the Crusaders and the Muslims in many years ago. And they've got all upset about it. I mean, yesterday, it was announced yesterday, some Muslim cleric wants to buy a island somewhere in Scotland to create a Muslim state. I now doubt they'll be allowed to by this left-wing government we have. No doubt they'll allow it. I mean, once one starts, others will follow. There'll be Muslim states all over the UK. I mean, this country is absolutely bonkers. All this woke nonsense, this politically correct nonsense, it's just getting out of hand. It makes you wonder when it's ever going to stop. I don't think it'll ever stop. It'll never stop. This nonsense will never stop. These Muslims won't be happy until they got in power. And we all know what will happen if they get in. There's going to be trouble if something's not done to stop them. I can't see this Starmer government stopping them, because he's afraid of them. He's terrified of them. If he does anything, he'll be considered racist, and Mr. Starmer doesn't want to be called that. All this is because of multiculturalism, which has gone wrong. I mean, we saw that what happens when multiculturalism a few weeks ago in Leeds, when they rioted. I mean, it's just ridiculous, because you know what the Muslims are like. Somebody's only got to say one wrong word and they get upset. They easily get upset. You can't say anything against their religion. because you'll get into trouble for it. And of course, now we've got Starmer as Prime Minister. He's going to take no notice. He's just going to let it go on. Like I said, this country is absolute bonkers. I don't know how this country has got out like this. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off, and I'll see you all again in another video.